Power Designer, Introduction to Creating Reports. In this section we'll be talking about Power Designer and the new report wizard. We'll be talking about creating a report. We'll be working on a single model report. In this example we'll be focused on a physical data model, but everything expressed here can be used in any type of model. To create a new report, go to the Report menu and select Report Wizard. We'll provide a name for the report and a language. All of the hard-coded strings within the report can be translated to many different languages. In the box we provide English, French, German, and 2 forms of Chinese. However, should you need reports in other languages, you can create your own language files and select them here. The next choice is about presentation options. How would you like the report to look? In this case, we're going to choose an HTML report, and the template we will choose is light blue. We can also choose blue or yellow. As we select the template, if we want to see how it'll appear, we can select the Preview button here. This will show a sample report using sample data. This is not a preview of your actual report. That will come later. The sample report shows how things will look, how diagrams will appear, how lists will appear, how sections will appear throughout the report. When satisfied with the way the report will look, you can also choose the title page and change the details that will be on the title page. Include one or not, and if you do include one, what its contents will be. We will accept the defaults for these choices and get to the Report Structure section. The report structure describes what we will include in the report and at what level of granularity. The Introduction section is all about the high-level who, what, and where around the model. The Short Description section can show diagrams and lists of objects based on the model. And in the Full Description sections, we can also show the diagrams, but as well as the lists, we will also include detailed object descriptions, description annotation, and so forth. I will again accept all of the defaults because we can always edit this. Now in Power Designer, we also have the concept of packages. Packages are a kind of submodel, and as a model within a model, you can also nest multiple packages deep. You'll see the contents on the left will change as I select different radio buttons to show the different ways that we can manage packages. So we can either treat all packages at the root level or treat packages that are within packages as a hierarchy. In the report layout section, we'll add or remove various different pieces of metadata from around the different artifacts. For example, in a business rule, we can choose whether we will show the rule type or not, or additional metadata. There's different lists of attributes for each of the different object types or sub-object types. The list layout shows what will be included in a list view, and the card layout shows what will be used in the long description. Again, accepting all the defaults here, we will select Next, and now we are ready to view the report. Now before we view the report, we have the option again to preview. When I select Preview here, we will generate the entire report and allow you to see what the whole report will look like before we formally generate it. When we're done with the report preview, if we select Finish, we will actually execute the report. And when done executing, we say yes to open it in our browser. Once the report is opened, we can view this whole report. Here's our Introduction section, Short Descriptions, and anywhere there's a link, let's say link to the particular object itself, and the diagrams themselves are hyperlinked to the metadata behind them. So here's the orders metadata. Click to from orders. We can include all sorts of metadata, including the code itself. In this case, the DDL used to create a table. It can also be the Java code used to create an EJB. And the full model descriptions also include, beyond the lists, details of the various artifacts in greater context. Once we're finished with creating the report from the report wizard, it is saved with the model. Here's my report. And now we're in the formal report editor. Here I can continue to refine the report in areas that go beyond what the wizard will generate. Using simple drag and drop techniques, I can add or remove whole sections by dragging to the left. I can add more sections by dragging to the right, and start to make more details, change the details, adjust, refine, and format the report. Any changes I make here can be saved to the report model, as well as at any point use the report menu and generate either HTML or RTF format from our news structure. So now we're free to create any kind of report quickly and easily through the wizard, or as sophisticated and complex as we want through the formal report editor.